I came to Milan expecting beauty. What I found instead was precision, a city that doesn't ask to be seen, but to be understood, one still moment at a time. The city wakes without noise. There is no grand beginning here, no rush of engines, no hurried footsteps. Milan opens its eyes like someone turning a page slowly, careful not to tear the silence. The air feels almost translucent, carrying a faint scent of roasted coffee and marble dust. From my window, I can see shutters lifting one by one, like eyelids welcoming light. Nothing here starts. Everything unfolds. I step outside and the cobblestones beneath my shoes feel cool, deliberate, precise, as if even the ground remembers the rhythm of the city. A man cycles past in a navy coat, his scarf trailing in perfect symmetry. The morning light doesn't illuminate, it sculpts. It bends along facades, caresses stone angels, and lingers briefly on the edge of a window frame before slipping away. Milan doesn't shine, it defines light. The cafe on the corner is already alive, not with chatter, but with ritual. Porcelain cups align like punctuation marks. A barista polishes the counter with a kind of reverence, her gestures exact, her silence meaningful. When she pours the espresso, it feels like choreography. The measured arc of liquid, the soft hiss of steam, and the careful placement of the saucer. No one rushes. The man beside me stirs his sugar as if conducting time itself. Here, even waiting has grace. I take my cup and stand by the window. Outside, the street reflects itself in puddles left by last night's rain. The trams glide through them like thoughts, quiet, efficient, steady. A woman in a camel coat crosses the street, her steps short but balanced, each one echoing softly against the walls. There's something musical about it all, but it isn't melody, it's rhythm. The rhythm of intention. Everything in Milan moves as if it knows why it's moving. Further ahead, the Duomo rises like a dream carved from restraint. The marble catches the morning light with the tenderness of prayer. The details are infinite. Angels, spires, arches, but none scream for attention. They whisper. They insist that beauty does not come from excess, but from patience. I stand there, watching sunlight slide slowly across its ribs, and I realize this city doesn't wake, it assembles itself, piece by piece, layer by layer, like a tailor aligning fabric before cut. Around me, life begins to collect. The shopkeeper arranges his displays with surgeon-like precision. A florist kins fresh magnolias to a stand. The smell of bread drifts from a nearby bakery, warm and weighty. Everything feels intentional, even the air, which seems to move with awareness, as though it too has learned Milan's discipline. There's a humility in this order, a quiet insistence that nothing should be louder than its purpose. I wander through a narrow lane, its walls tinted with the color of time. Posters peel softly from corners, ivy threads through balconies, and a cat curls beneath a wrought iron gate. The city feels lived in, but never careless. Every imperfection is measured, every shadow arranged. Milan doesn't hide its flaws, it edits them. Even the cracks in its walls seem to belong. Not mistakes, but memory. The kind that makes you trust what has endured. By mid-morning, the sun grows more confident. Light scatters across windows and bicycles, over scarves and glass, until everything seems woven from the same golden thread. I pass a small atelier tucked behind a wooden door, where an old man leans over a table, trimming fabric with slow precision. His scissors whisper more than they cut. He doesn't look up, but his stillness fills the room with reverence. It feels sacred, not because of religion, but because of repetition. In Milan, devotion isn't loud, it's practiced. I linger there for a while, just watching. The hum of his work seeps into me, that patient rhythm of doing one thing well, without rush, without apology. When he finally lifts his head and meets my gaze, he smiles faintly as if to say, "There is no need to hurry beauty." And I understand him without words. Outside again, the city feels different. The streets are still quiet, but the quiet has texture now, layers of movement, breath, and thought. A mother holds her child's hand, a cyclist hums under his breath, a dog trots ahead of its owner. Each small act adds to the city's composition. Milan doesn't tell its story in grand gestures. It tells it through the persistence of small perfections. As I walk toward the piazza, I catch my reflection in a shop window. For a moment, I see myself as part of this choreography. My coat, my steps, my breath in sync with the morning. I smile, realizing that Milan hasn't changed around me, it has changed me. My pace is slower, my awareness sharper. The city teaches without teaching. It doesn't ask you to imitate, it asks you to attune. The bells of the Duomo ring, not loudly, but clearly. Their sound moves through the streets like light through fabric, folding space and time together. People pause briefly, then continue, unhurried. It's as if the city itself has taken a deep breath. I find a bench beneath a line of plane trees and sit. The morning, at last, feels complete. Milan has assembled itself, quietly, perfectly, deliberately. air carries a warmth that softens the stone. Shutters half closed, awnings stretching, espresso cups clinking in rhythm. The rituals of noon begin. I find myself drawn toward a small cafe in Brera, its door propped open by a stack of worn books. Inside, the light is calm, tinted amber by the bottles lining the shelves. The barista greets me not with words, but with a nod, already understanding what I'll order. It feels less like service, more like choreography, gestures flowing into each other, each one practiced to perfection. As I wait, I notice everything. The faint hiss of milk frothing, the scent of citrus peel, the grain of the wooden counter polished by years of quiet devotion. Even the napkin is folded with intention, a tiny architecture of order. When the coffee arrives, it's small, dark, and exact. I lift it slowly, and for a moment, time seems to contract into the space between breath and sip. Milan exists in those intervals, in the precision of pauses, the grace of restraint.
Lighten up, take me on your magic river. Tell me all your dreams align. Sign me up and tell me about the people that you know who are trying to feel alive. Life can get hard, so honey, if you need to cry, just come share my pillow and rain, rain, go away. I wanna hear about everything you're ever thinking. You know that I can take the truth. Call me out if you think I'm never slipping. Maybe I can turn it around. Oh yeah. Baby, if you want us, you know time is on our side.
Outside, the city gleams with its own discipline. People walk as if aware of their outlines, movements economical, expressions composed. No one rushes, yet nothing lingers unnecessarily. There's an art to their awareness, a style born not from vanity, but from precision. Even conversations feel measured. Laughter here is not careless, it's sculpted. Milanese people don't feel silence, they frame it.
I know if I need it, you'll always believe my eyes. Crying on my pillow, rain, rain, go away. Rain, rain, go away.
I step back into the sun. The air feels heavier now, filled with warmth and purpose. In the heart of the city, near the financial district, glass towers rise beside Renaissance facades. Old and new coexist like sentences from the same paragraph, different in tone, identical in grammar. Milan's genius lies in this fluency, this ability to let time converse with itself. Nothing here replaces what came before, it refines it. Further down, a designer steps outside his studio, sketchbook under arm. His clothes are simple, his gestures exact, his eyes tracing the lines of passing architecture. He looks not at things, but through them, seeing proportion, pattern, intention. I realize this is what Milan teaches, that beauty isn't the product of effort, but the residue of clarity. To live here is to edit yourself continuously, to remove the unnecessary until only precision. In the courtyard of the Palazzo Marino, I pause. Light filters through the arches like music through lace. A man sits by the fountain, reading, unmoving, except for the slow turning of pages. Water drips rhythmically, echoing the faint hum of traffic outside. The entire scene feels orchestrated, not by control, but by awareness. Milan doesn't dictate how to live. It demonstrates it through patience, proportion, and repetition. Lunch is an event only in its serenity. At a small trattoria near Corso Venezia, I sit beneath an awning of striped canvas. The waiter moves like a conductor, each plate placed with symmetry. A couple beside me speaks in low tones, their words almost lost to the murmur of the city. There's a comfort in their quiet, not distance, but understanding. Milan's language is not built on volume, it's built on timing. The food arrives, risotto the color of sunlight, bread that cracks softly at touch. Even here, precision reigns. Every flavor feels composed, balanced between richness and restraint. Nothing overwhelms. Milan's cuisine, like its architecture, believes that simplicity is not lack, but mastery, the art of knowing when to stop. I eat slowly, matching my rhythm to the city's, and by the time I finish, I realize I've forgotten what haste feels like. For a moment, I stop at an intersection. Cars glide by, cyclists cross, a tram rings softly in the distance, yet nothing collides. The choreography continues, silent, seamless, sacred. Milan doesn't rush forward, it moves precisely forward. And as I take my next step, I feel myself fall perfectly into time with it. I walk toward the heart of Brera again, where narrow streets curl like sentences written centuries ago. Painters lean out from studio windows, their voices low, their laughter dissolving into the hum of trams. The smell of turpentine mingles with that of espresso and leather, forming a kind of living perfume, the scent of intention. Nothing here feels new, yet nothing feels old. Milan exists in that impossible middle ground, the moment between creation and completion. The sun begins to tilt, touching rooftops with fire. Afternoon folds itself neatly into evening, as if the city were adjusting its color before the next act. I rise from the bench, my pace slower now, my thoughts quieter. Milan doesn't just move through time, it measures it, and in its precision, I find something like peace.